morning. Good morning. It's a cold morning. You know how we do it. Get on into the Most High for blessings up to do better, be better. The blessings of waking up the next day to do better, be a better person, make changes in your life. On here giving it. Thank y'all for watching. The ones who watch, I appreciate you. I know things a little rough these days, man. People laying off jobs and the economy, but everything is up high. Real estate is high. Hey, that's my guy in that real estate. The stock market is down. Another man. I know. Rent is up. Everything is going up. Hey, man, I'm telling you. The one side I'm gonna tell you like this, like I always say, it's two sides of everything. Two sides of a bread, two sides of pancakes, two sides of corn. When that's bad, good gotta come out of it. Some good gotta come out of it. I'm telling you that. That's the truth. You gotta believe it and walk into it. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Most High here to do. He want to give you what you need to walk through it. Hey, I'm gonna make this. Hey, I got my alarm clock set. I'm gonna do 30 minutes because people be scared. Hey, kid, you talking too long. You going too long. Okay, I got 30 minutes. You saw the thing say planning. Oh, first I want to thank everyone for giving my wife a happy birthday. Telling me I want to share that with our friends and family. Man, and she got her day. My kids up there, they did it big for her. So that was all of them, man. So I appreciate y'all for sharing that the happy birthday wishes with us, enjoying it with us. We wanted it together. She had a great time, and she thanked all of y'all. So I thank you too, my friends and family, our friends and family. Now my thing was talk about planning. Planning. And the reason I said about planning, I know a lot of people, man, I'll be giving this information. A lot of people don't want to hear talk about finances. It's like I heard it from my oldest daughter and my other daughter. Man, they were like, I don't want to talk about that's my business. People don't need to know my business. And I tell both of them, what business is that? Well, my financial business. I say, so your financial business, you don't tell nobody. Tell how you gonna get help? Cause how you know if you're doing it right or wrong? Well, I just know. No, you don't know. So what I do, man, I go through the thing. I say, let's pull up your account. I say, now the real way things I like to do 3 months, add all your bills up, and I break it down to them, and then I do it about 3 months, then I divide it by three and show them they spend it. But I say, let's just do 1 month. And I go do right now all they bill. I call it's their profit and loss. It ain't what I made. It's just really the profit and loss. All your profits, say all your income coming in, all your bills going out, losses. And every time I do it, and I start showing them, and we get to the eating out. And that's why I hear, oh, eating out. Oh, let's do it all. We're going to break it down all to the penny, everything you spend. Look at your bank account. Now I start showing them their business, and then I start showing them where they losing money at. All your bills, your credit cards, and stuff. So now your business, now I start showing them what they can do with that money. So I tell them after we done, I'm saying, now, if you didn't tell your business, how would your business get better? See, that's a mentor. But we so private and we think we say, because we're ashamed, which I don't understand what we're ashamed for, because if you sick, let's say you sick, like I had cancer. I'm supposed to be ashamed. I go to a doctor, I go get help. I don't just get help, I go to another doctor to get a second opinion. So if we did that with our finances, won't we get better? But we so private. I know what I'm doing. If you were sick, would you know what you're doing? They say just take some medicine. How you know that medicine working? You go get an opinion. Don't just do it with me. I'm just saying, man. But I'm just saying I hear people say that. Not just them. I talk to a lot of people, man. I don't just when I do this, man. People call me and we sit. I'm not just doing this with you. I was talking to a guy the other morning. He was like, "Well, Keith, how many people you done help?" And I started breaking it down to him. You know what I'm saying? Telling them names, and it don't, like I said, it's irrelevant. But I go ahead and give it to you. Then I start telling them just how many people I help. Now, what that's gonna do for you? I'm trying to give you $1 million game. I'm trying to show you the way to change your life and get it, but you don't want to receive it. You telling me none of this I'm telling you is good to help you get better, but you can't receive it because it's coming from me. Because I look like you. I knew you back in the day, Keith. That's why you don't receive it. Oh, I understand. But I ain't got time. I got my alarm clock set for my 30 minutes because y'all say I can't take all this because y'all got it all together. Y'all got it all together. You don't need this. You know what I'm giving. But we talking about planning. That's when the budget, your goals. You know, Oprah Winfrey said this long. She used to tell us back in the day, man, write out your goal and tell you about your dreams and write it out. You know what I'm saying? And she told us to do it. Now, I have a billionaire tell us to do it. We didn't listen because that's for Oprah. We don't believe. See, that's the first thing about it. You can plan all day. You don't believe first that it get better. You don't believe you can do better. You're not going to do better. And then when you start doing it, like I say, both when I'm done helping somebody, I say, now this can work, but it got to be some action behind it. Your eyes open up, but what are the action at? Now we got to put action behind it. You just can't put up, write out everything, put it down, and all this stuff. Put action behind it. And I go through that with everybody, and I'm telling you, and I don't have to prove nothing. It's common sense. So when I start writing there, I'm gonna get a whiteboard too, man. I'm going to YouTube. Getting better. I'm getting there. I'm gonna get a whiteboard and start breaking this down. Oh, let me get this. Hold on a second. See, I can't even do what I'm supposed to do. I had a prop, I had a dollar bill. My kids to move stuff. They know I can't see. It's frustrating to me, man. They call themselves cleaning up, moving my stuff. No, I can't put the stuff back. What? Let me stop. But I had a dollar, and I tell people, 75, live off your 75% of your income. And my daughter, she's like, I don't understand that, Dad. I'm like, all right, I got a dollar, and I cut the dollar. I put the dollar in half. I said, now if I rip this dollar, that's 50% of it. But I ain't gonna rip it off. Then I broke it into 20 and I ripped it out there. I said, that's 25% of that dollar. That's what you save. She said, Daddy, you waste a dollar. I said, oh my God. But anyway, a dollar. But I said, you can't use it anymore. I said, I take that dollar up. They take that dollar. But with the dollar ain't important, girl. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Focus. But I'm saying, get a dollar, took that 25%. I said, that's what I'm saying, save right there. That's what I'm telling you to save. So we went over planning with her, man. Just planning and teaching you things, but planning for whatever you want. You got to have a goal and you got to have a plan about your savings and all this. And I'm not going to get into it because I got other videos I said about it. But planning is so important. Setting goals for yourself is so important. Now, I'm not talking about goals to go get you no car, go to store shopping. I'm talking about goals that's going to make you money. Gonna be. So like I tell my daughter, my youngest daughter, I tell her I got two. I tell them, I say, listen, I want you to be I'm not talking to you. So I'm telling you the same thing I tell my daughter. I am not talking to you, young. I'm talking about to the old you. See, the old you going to look back and say, damn, why you didn't listen to that guy? I'm talking to the future you. I'm talking to the one that's going to be old, going to be 40, 50 years old, and going to look back and say, man, I should have done this right. So that's who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to the young one. I'm talking to the future you. I'm talking to the 50, 60, 70-year-old you. They're going to look back and say they're 18, 20, 25, 30, 40. You, man, I wish they'd have listened to that guy. So the things I'm doing now, like I say, I'm showing you these things to help the old you. See, the old you might come sick or might get hurt or something. I've been there. Look at me, I'm blind. I say that's the old me. Looking back to the young me. Because, see, I look back at the young me. I'm mad at the young me. But I can understand the young me didn't have these avenues to have now. So I'm trying to help the old you prepare. The young you to prepare for the old you so you won't be mad at the young you. So these things and tools are telling you it's planning. Let's plan for your future. Set goals for yourself. Not goals to spend money, goals to make money. Have your money, make more money, little babies. And they take these tools to have it. So when I'm saying planning, that's first, man. Get your budget. Educate yourself. Go get a certification. Start doing these things to change, man, to change the way of your life. Like, even your kids. Like I said, my kids, my sons, my boys. My boys don't listen to everything I say. They animals. They lions. They are. They just, daddy, you don't know what. So what I do, I go put them around people that I know that's doing it and showing them and network with other people. You know what I'm saying? My son, like my son wanted to be man, I can't think what he wanted to be. Look at my mind, I'm getting old already. But my son wanted to do a medical thing. I got a guy paid for him out to lunch, and I let him talk to him. Like my son now, he want to play football. He want to go to college. He want to have all these things. So I put him around people that went to play football. And the Most High blessed me to start meeting players. I'm NFL players. I done met so many that came close with because I had to learn to network with people. So now I bring them over. My son, go sit down. I don't want to talk football. I talk about life with him. Talk about money. Planning his future, man. I go then I take them people that talk about college, what to expect. I put around the right people that do it. Like just like last night, I had all my kids say something to their mama. I said, hey, you supposed to be ready. You get the opportunity, you're supposed to be ready. Everything I do is futuristics. I tell them that all the time. I say, you don't understand it now, but you will later. You know what I'm saying? So planning is all that. I put my kids around the people. Something they want to do. If my daughter when she wanted to play volleyball, I got a volleyball coach. I put her in the volleyball league before she went to school. So when she made the high school, she was already ready. So that's what I'm saying, planning their future. So I'm already talking about finances with them. I'm already taking, hey, they get allowance, they 25% got to go out. It's already starting now. You can't wait till later then say, wow, they won't listen to you. So planning is very important. So that's what I'm saying. When I get on here, man, I'm telling you avenues and tools to talk about your credit, talk about investing, talk about real estate, talk about beginning a job, you know what I'm saying, starting your own business, even how to act at your job and how to use that money. All that is planning for the future you. For the version when you get older, as you say, the old guy, and they think 40 is old, and I'm telling them 40 is not old, 50 is not old. I'm telling you, because I know I look good for 50, so I'm 54, let me say, but I am not ashamed. My wife is beautiful too, she's 45, she's not old. So I tell my kids, man, you can retire at 40, 45, and go into a whole nother venture. But see, you got to believe it because they don't understand it. So when I'm telling you this, man, people retire. So then I take them around people that have retired in a young age. Then I show them how they got these things. Then I have them talk about it. See, so but if we always say, well, that's my business, you can't grow. You can't grow nowhere if you stand in that little shell and this is my business. And most people don't see. I talk to everybody. I meet all kind of people, man. I've been that person. See, well, you know your gift. That's why I started talking. Your gifts was, man, you a profit off your gifts. It ain't all about money all the time. I'm telling you, knowledge is way more important than money. So I put my people around people that's doing those things so they can understand it. Because they're not going to receive it all the time for you. But you start putting them around the right people, then they start denying what you said and preaching the same way. Because they might say something different than what you said. But at the end of the day, you tell somebody you trust, it's called a mentor. I preach that you need to get a mentor. Not just a kid, y'all older people too that know everything. You need to get a mentor. You need to get a tax advisor. You need to get a mentor for business. It's so many things that you need. It's all about educating yourself. Take some classes. Go pay some money. Stop holding on to that money. That's an investment. So I talk to my kids about liabilities and assets. And that liability, what a liability is, what an asset is. I tell them, explaining them the difference between those things. The asset going to bring you money. Them clothes and them shoes you looking at, if you ain't about to resell them or do that, it's a liability. Them cars, my son, he want that Hellcat. And I say, that's a liability, son, just to look good. I'm not telling you to enjoy those things in life. I'm not telling you that, but it's a planning to get that. And how do you get that? You don't want to say your income money. You don't want that. You want your assets to pay for that. So we got to build our assets up. Then you start buying them liabilities. It's a game out here. Now, like I say, you got to play the game, but you got to plan. But first, you got to believe you can do that. First, you got to believe that, hey, man, I can make, like I say, when I tell you that story, I say, I'm going to make $30,000. My mind was so limited. That's a limited, poor mindset. I had a poor mindset because I didn't know nothing but that. Now, when I tell you, man, you can make $500,000 a year, you say, wow, what? How can I do that, Keith? Education, certification, starting a business, investing your money. Not just looking at the job, because I was talking to my daughter. She said, my salary. I'm like, what you mean? You talking about your salary? It's so much other things, just you making money. Money is not going to make you rich, baby. It's not going to make you wealthy. It's what you do with your money. And when you start seeing that money start working for you, then you start saying, man, I am going to educate myself. I am going to go, I can get another job. Even when you looking for a job, we don't even look and see how much that job paid. We just took a job. Well, they pay this, but what they don't mean because they paid them. What about you? What do you have more than them? We got to start planning everything. When you go for your interview, planning, making yourself valuable. That's what I get on here and say, man, to believe in yourself. Because I'm saying the reason I failed back then when I was sleeping on my daddy's sofa because I'd had no plan at all. I was just working. But what I really should have been doing, let my money work for me instead of me working for my money. And that's what we start doing, holding on to it. We start holding on, thinking they have value. That's what the God said, don't love money. See, that's the love of money right there. You think it ain't. It's the love of things. Them things become your God, man. Them credit cards, them payday loans, the buy now, pay later. The house become your God. And then we start telling them lies. You tell them, oh, that house is my investment. That house is not. That house is somewhere to live at. Our asset is something paying you back. Then see, once you start realizing you're going to go out and do what you got to do, there ain't going to be no, man, I don't know what to figure out. You're going to figure out, you're going to educate yourself and figure out that's planning and understanding money and understanding this capitalism society. Now you start realizing nobody's stopping me. I just don't know. It's a system, and I don't know what this system is. This system in the United States is a well-tuned engine. Now, you can be the all and all that, or you can be driving it. That's the difference. You can be driving that engine, or you're going to be feeling that engine. You're going to be the fuel for that engine. And we all, at the end of the day, the fuel of the engine. But you can control that once you understand the system. And that's what we're missing. We're not understanding the system, and we're not planning, we're not preparing. That's the problem. So when you do get laid off, you sit there now, you're rushing to find just anything. I've been there, but I didn't understand. But I started educating myself. I started looking at the stock market. I started looking at what the Federal Reserve Bank was saying. I started listening to the right people, not that news on TV just giving you them little feel good to get them. That's your job to take it farther. My first opening my eyes with one of my partners, my job say, man, what that right hand doing, but you got to figure out what that left hand is doing. See, they put that right hand, just something going on in that left hand. That was open my eyes. That's real. Most of us don't understand. We so wrapped up in life and we spinning. We just run on that hamster wheel and we just spinning and we're not trying to figure out because we don't have time. Time is going by so fast, so we don't have time for ourselves to figure out things for ourselves because you're moving the kids, your wife, everything, life, the job, and we just going through that and I can't think. I've been there. And I'm telling you, I've been there when you were sick, when I got cancer and I had no income coming in. I've been there. And these planning things I'm talking about saved me. Now I'm blind, I've been there. Did you have the right insurance? Did you have your stuff set up right? I got my kids. So I had to become a different animal. Man, I know I had to become a different person. It ain't my kids' fault. It ain't the system fault. It ain't the white man's fault. It ain't the Asian fault. It's my fault. See, when you start looking at self and what self can do, we so powerful, bro. And then when you start looking, man, you start seeing all the possibilities. Like I tell my kids, I just want you to have options, so many possibilities out here. And just working a job is not, well, that's just by itself. Listen, I'm not telling nobody, everybody work a job, but I'm saying you got to live a different way. You got to change the way you think and believe in yourself. And that comes with planning. And just think if you teach your kids, I'm telling you, I'm doing it with mine, man. I'm seeing my oldest daughter, and she's seeing it, man. We sit down doing the budget and then the building her credit and showing her what to understand about. Then just understanding about paying your bills. I mean, we looking at a credit thing and said, well, Daddy, when I wrote the letters and I did all this and they still ain't coming off. And then I said to the point, I say, did you make those bills? Did you? Yeah, I did. So pay your bills. That's what you need to learn, how to pay your bills. Stop trying to think about how I'm going to get out of something. And pay your bills. And people are, well, so-and-so did this. You did that again. You talking about what so-and-so did it. You let them do it. Pay your bills. When I had to get off that sofa and I started going, I had credit. I had my ex-wife, which my ex-wife at the time, was my wife. I had to put apartments in my name, put electric in my name, cable. It didn't matter. I had to pay it. And the Most High blessed me to pay it. But I took ownership, and we got to take ownership and let all that old baggage go, man. That's the most thing wrong with people, man. We hold on to baggage, what happened to us, and making those excuses. And I know it feel good. You got a reason to blame somebody. Let me tell you what happened to me, man. We're always looking backwards. But if you planning, man, look forward, man. The future's so bright. The future's so bright. I have every reason in the world to complain. Man, I had cancer, man. I almost died. Now I'm blind. Man, I can have every excuse, and people will love it. They're like, yes, you do. I understand. I can complain about it. It ain't gonna change nothing. I'm living it. And every time you see me, man, you see how I live in excitement. But see, I love family and peace, man. I enjoy seeing my family. I don't want my family to get in this situation, so I start teaching my family. So then it won't start teaching other people. So that's my reason. It's the benefit of the reason to teach people, so you don't have to go through what I went through. So that's what I'm saying. When I'm giving this, man, y'all need to be receiving this. I'm trying to tell you a way to get out of your situation. Because everything you have is inside you, man. The ability you have to grow and move. If I had somebody tell me, well, Keith, everybody don't have that drive. Yes, they do. All of you have it. The whole thing is getting your tribe. See, we looking at the world when you need to be just focusing in your own house. You can't control what's going on in the world, but what you control is what's in your. Worry about your tribe. Worry about what's in your house. Even if your kids, if they're in your house, that's your house. Control your house. You're not doing this no more. You're going to get a job, but you're going to get out of here. See, that's the hard part. We start, well, when I was, see, in the past, not looking forward. You comfortable in that stuff. I know I used to be comfortable. Lay that blanket that's comfortable with nothing. Comfortable with just doing the same thing. I'm comfortable, but we need to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And I tell people, I say this all the time. Be like, man, I'm waiting on God. No, God waiting on you. He said He's going to bless you more abundantly. That more means you have to do something. That more right there say, you do what you, then I'm going to do the rest. Lord, I don't know. I tell them all the time, I don't know what, how, but I'm going to trust in you and believe in you, and it start happening. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but it's going to happen. I believe it. I know. I trust in you. That's that faith and really serious that's putting all on. But just, man, it's so easy to give it to them. I know I ain't coming to preach to y'all, but I'm just telling you, it's all tied in. The spiritual help, physical help, mental help, and financial help. Just in that order. Get your spiritual help right, man. Get your physical help right. Get your mental help right. And then we have your financial help. I'm trying to go faster, y'all, because my alarm going to be going off. You know I can talk. I'm on that coffee, too, boy. My wife got me addicted to I've got addicted personality. That's why I can't really do drugs, because if I go all in, I just can't do those things, man. I just had to control my stuff. My limited, man. You got to know yourself. See, I don't got to know myself. But understanding money, man, it's for your tribe, for your family. Store your stuff up with the kingdom. The kingdom is in you. The kingdom is in you. That's where it's at, man. Start with you, man. Start getting your stuff together. Planning your future, man. It's so bright. It's so, man, listen, they printed billions of dollars, man. It's so much money. Now, the money is paper. That means that everybody can make money. But we look at the money wrong. We want somebody to give us something when there's so much opportunity out here to go get it. But you got to believe. Then you got to get your household to believe. If you married, and I'm big on men. I'm a man. Like I said, I run my household, and I'm not saying I control my household, because me and my wife is one. But getting her to understand your vision, your plan, that's going to be the hardest one. Or your spouse. Get on the same page and understand. But sometimes you got to make that. Just because you said you got the vision, you got to write it out on paper. You got to print it out. You got to take them and show them. You got to go show what you're trying to do. Because once you win over two heads, a better one, then you become one. Then you start, hey, we can't do that for your family, your cousin, your mama, your sister, the kids. All that is one. We understand that now both of us attack the kids. So that's what I'm saying, man. Planning. And stop making everybody else rich, man. And once you start planning, you start seeing who all being, what you doing. All that money going out to make someone else rich. And you ain't making yourself rich. You ain't making yourself wealthy. And that's what we don't understand. What is wealth? Peace. It ain't about the money, man. It's about peace and happiness for real. You're not no more on that treadmill. You're not got that weight on your shoulders. It's all about that, man. And you start realizing, like, what now you can spend that time with the Most High and start spiritual waiting and understanding. King Solomon, all his job was to do to sit back and learn and read the Bible, read the scrolls, to get wise. That's how he got wise. By planning, sitting forth in front of people. That's what he's supposed to do all day. And then enjoy the future is labeled. His women, his money, his people. And he put good people around him. See, most people, when you start getting like that, your friends going to start falling off because they don't want to hear it. Oh, you trying to leave us. I didn't tell you, I know so many friends, and then you got to realize, hey, I got to let that go. The Most High trying to bless, try to elevate you. Don't be mad when they leave. Thank, but pray for them. You just going in a different direction. And I know it's hard. I got one, I didn't understand it. I had a friend tell me, oh, man, you trying to get better. You doing, you the left. Hey, man, I'm not, I've been there for you day one, but I'm trying to, but they can't do what you can do. Some people just so wrapped up in their life and wrapped up in negative things. That's what they live off of. You cannot follow your own lane. Stay in your own lane. I'm in my own lane. I don't know what they're doing in somebody else's lane. And that's what we looking in everybody else's lane. And my daughter, well, my income. I said, man, look at you. I start breaking it down to her, showing her how, look at what you have. Stop worrying about them. This is your lane. This is what you going. This is where you going. The future look bright. I'm telling you, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the future you. I'm talking about to 40, 50-year-old Maddie. I'm talking to 40, 50-year-old Ladiana. I'm talking to 50, 65-year-old Justice. Makai. Rudy. That's who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to young you. Young you gonna have some issues. Young you gonna have, you learning. And then you don't have to do it overnight, but you start doing something, man. Start changing your way, but you gotta be planning first. And all about the money and understanding money. And we think, see, we were taught money is evil. You don't supposed to love money. Money is a way of life, to peace. I'm telling you. You gotta understand that. But we'll go learn everything about our job, but we don't let hey, making money, making everybody else rich, but you don't know how to make yourself. So you got to understand, and let's start with planning and getting understanding and educating yourself. That's what it's all about, educating yourself, man. So, hey, I'm cutting it down short. I think I did very well today. Pat myself on the back, you know. So I thank y'all again. My wife, appreciate your birthdays. Appreciate that. Appreciate what you do. Appreciate you shouting out. That love and family, peace, happiness. Like I say, man, let that past go, move forward. You can't change. You can learn from the past. You can learn from your failures. So move forward. If I can move forward on my daddy's sofa, hard. That was hard for me. I've been on my own since I was 18. I'm 30-something years old on the sofa with no car. Lost everything. Then build it up. Lost it again, got cancer, lost a job, great job I walked away from. Then I got cancer, lost it again. But God, the Most High told me, he said, look, this ain't for you. I'm going to bless you abundantly. And he just did. Everything he told me, he did. So now people say, man, I'm so, you don't have your eyesight. It's so, no, I'm good. What you mean? No, let's go forward. What can we, it's for real. I'm not putting on no, well, man, no. This is me. If you know me, you'll see, man. I ain't got time to cry. I got time to build. And I say that, I want you to understand this really. I see better now with my blindness than I saw when I had eyes. I want you to truly understand that, because your eyes will lie to you or fool you. It will fool you, man. So I'm telling you something. Listen. Listen to me. It's all about growth and all about being your growth mindset. It's all about believing it. That's my long. Look at that. 30 minutes. Hey, I'm going to let y'all go. I gave it for 30 minutes. I think I did well, man. I think I did good. I'm preparing myself on my back. See, I set that alarm clock because I talk all day. But I love this, man, because I talk about it because I love it. And I want to help people, man. I want to help you grow. If I can just help one, you know what I'm saying? Then that one can go sell another one, and it just keep on going. When I was training people, I helped one person, and now, man, I help so many people. Now they training people. That's my voice. What I gave to them, that's keep it going. They're going to always keep it going to what I taught them. Hey, man, it's on. So I'm doing this even more. That's why I know it's going to work. So, hey, y'all have a great day. The day is hump day, Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hump. I'm going to get better, man. I'm going to tell you, I know I got my 30 minutes. I got Word on the Streets tonight, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. We coming on. Me and Extraordinaire. Everything is about mindset, mind growth, and believing in yourself. We're going to drop some nuggets, but we all about getting you building. We got to build, man. The foundation is believe. The foundation is believe, because a lot of people not believing they can do these things, man. A lot of people are so private about your finances. Yeah, I whisper, because when I whisper, that means that you want to keep it low. Like I asked somebody about their credit score, well, they get low. You know what I'm saying? So, because that's their business. There ain't no damn business. We ain't got no business. How you gonna get better? How you gonna get some understanding? It ain't nothing personal, man. They already know the consumer report. They know your credit card debt. They know all these things. It's public knowledge. You think you hiding it? You're not hiding it. They know who you are. It's all stats. I look at all the stats, man. It's all the stats, man. Hey, Black Friday broke a record of spending. We went from 5 trillion back what it was in 2022, 2020, no 2021. I had 5 billion of savings. Now we're at 1 point some billion of savings people have. How do they know all these things? Because they connected to your account, the bank. They know. They trying to suck all this money out the bid. We went from 5 trillion to 1.5 trillion in savings. They already know your business. You think you private. You ain't private, man. They see you. They know you personally. So, man, get off your shirt. Let that BS go, man. I look at stats. They tell you they know who you are personally. They personally know who you are. They know where to send you. And you're going to fall into that trap. I'm trying to get you out that trap. Hey, man, have a good day. Be blessed by the Most High. Spend time with the Most High, man. Get you some time. I tell everybody when I'm training, you deserve to have 2 hours to yourself. Away from your kids, away from your job, give yourself time to yourself. I always knew that. Me and my wife, she always, like I say, I always gave the ability to go. We both have ability to go where we need to go because we need that time. So give your time to the Most High, man. Spend some time with him. Lay in there, cuddle that. Speak to him. Challenge him. He can't lie to you. He can't lie to you. You can go straight to him. You don't need to go to your pastor. You can go talk to him. Build a relationship to him. And then he'll start sending the right people in your life, man. And then you got to trust and accept and trust in him. Don't trust the person. Trust the Most High. So I don't trust no man. I trust the Most High. And when you trust the Most High, it don't matter what the other person do. You can't grow trusting the man. You trust the Most High, then everything will work out. I'm going to leave you with that. Hey, have a blessed day. Hump day. Wednesday night. Word on the street. 7 p.m., man. Come holler at us. Hey, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. We going. We coming. I'm getting better, man. Listen to communication. It's coming. All right, I got to go. Bye.